Follow all Moser's news on his website, www.mosears.com, and on his Facebook page.
Hello and welcome to Moesieux for this fourth video about the Yamaha YC series, and today's topic is about rotary effect and also organ sounds. We will see some little settings that we can find, and the two VCM rotary effect and the third VCM at the end of the video. Shoot fully the video. You will see the third that can help you if you make a split with RD or CP80, for example. You will find the third rotary. Shoot the video fully, and remember, if you like the video at the end, click on the thumb. If you do not subscribe already, subscribe now. Click on the bell to be informed when a new Moesieux video is released, and ask questions or comments. I'm really happy to read from you anytime, and I'll let you with Grace and Paul, who have a better English accent than me, for the topic of this video.
There are two VCM rotary effects on YC series, and an important point, we have a third rotary effect, which is not VCM. We can say a standard type, a little bit what we have on Reface YC, it's the idea, or on Montage and Mod X. It's a third and simpler effect, but believe me, it can be useful. It's part of little nuggets, little information, that we can give you, so stay tuned until video ending. What is rotary? We will not mention for copyright name of this cabin creator, whose name begins with an L, and who is well known. It's a cabin where we have a rotor and horns, which turn in opposite directions. We can vary speed of each independently, acceleration and deceleration independently. There is one or more microphones inside. We can change microphones' positions and spacing. For rock, some musicians added a distortion effect.
We have two nice VCM effect emulation on YC series, and we're going to talk more specifically about that, but also about some nice little things obviously related to our organ sounds. Speaker amp section is here, so it's activated and deactivated with this little switch. If you want to play with rotary for your organ sound, I remind you that you have to press here to select organ. In speaker amp FX section, there are no basic effects, all effect are modeling. You can use lead FX, so rather for guitars, electric piano why not, for organs it can be used too. Crunch FX, double FX, Case FX, which is particularly more adapted for electric piano. And finally we have two rotary effects. Rotary A and B have a tone knob to adjust rotary tone effect, and a drive knob to add drive for rocky sound. Each rotary have two speed, slow speed and fast speed. Let's see with Grace how you can change rotary speed.
First way are buttons here on left. Stop let you stop rotary, slow/fast button allow to switch to slow, and press again to switch to fast. But YC is full of resources. You have many ways to do this. I invite you to read manual, or to follow a Moser's masterclass with Joel. Check in menus, in particular in sound, or in controller. It's not complicated, they are not big scrolling menus. You can assign rotary speed change to pitch bend lever for example, and of course, make sure that pitch does not take in count, to do not have tone change. Move lever, it switched to fast. Move lever once again, I switch back to slow. There is no direction, on each movement you done, you see button LED changing. Whatever movement to the right, or to the left, it goes from slow to fast and fast to slow. It's a first way. If you have your right hand busy and your left hand free with enough time to do this move, it goes very fast, and no need to think which side is up or down, or left or right.
If we have a little bit more time, we can also use mod lever. We can also assign it to change rotary speed. For it, it's always bottom position speed slow, up position speed fast. It can be a good way if you're afraid to not remembering where you are when you're playing. Of course you normally heard it, but also, if you need pitch bend because you have a split with organ and lead sound, and you need pitch bend for lead, you can use mod lever. But what to do if you also need mod lever to modulate your lead? You can even assign rotary speed change to sustain pedal. You need to go to settings. There are two settings to adjust to assign sustain for changing rotary speed. First one is assign rotary to sustain. Second one, validate that organ receives sustain data. And yes, organ can receive sustained data on Yamaha YC. Joel, answer one time on web to this question, isn't it, Grace?
Yes, Paul, it's remind me to this question, Joel, answer on web. Some users thought it wasn't possible to assign sustain to YC organ. Basically, on a real vintage organ, there is no sustain. It's not a piano. Nevertheless, like YC are stage keyboards, Yamaha put it on anyway in case of you need it. And you can use it to change rotary speed as well. There are plenty of controllers assignments that you can do for organ sounds. Rotary is control change 85. All of this to tell you that you're not stuck with only one type of setting to manage rotary speed. Let's see now, what is the difference between rotary A and B? In fact, rotary A is a little bit wiser, a little bit classic or standard, and B is more dirty with more drive, as for example playing rocky organ. Paul lets us hear them, please. I hope that with YouTube compression you will hear them well.
Sound is a little bit dirtier behind. Be careful to not go too hard there. It starts to get quite dirty, and also on organ section, you have pre-drive, which does not only add gain or level, it also adds grain, and togethers, it can be quite hard. So be careful when you're on rotary B, not to push them all the way. Sound engineer will be screaming to you. Depending on what music style you're playing to, of course. After you can adjust tone with this little rotary knob, I'll switch back to the rotary A. It will be better for YouTube. You hear, we changed rotary effect tone. That's for the two rotary FX. We will come now to tip as little pearl on video ending for third rotary later. Here we have seen the two VCM rotary FX, and most all settings we have seen at your fingertips, except some controllers assignment, but there are also some specific organ settings and setting parameters. Reminder, when you press menu you are in YC General Control.
Yes, here I'm in a live set. To set, enable or adjust other things on this live set, it's simple. I go to settings, I press sound, and in organ settings we can work the leak level. You should hear it. This is the leak. It's going to give you this type sound. We can adjust also key click level. We can also work on perk link to 1 foot, expression type with 2 settings, drive plus volume or volume. You can also set P mod, as long as there is not something assigned to it. These are the other settings for organ sounds. But there are also deeper settings for VCM rotary FX. Let's see them with Paul.
Yes, Grace, there are precise and dedicated settings for VCM rotary to see. We have the level, volume of our horn and rotor. You can set one stronger than the other. Background noise, it is engine's background, we can cut it if we do not want to hear it, and we can raise it. It's like if I put the mic with too much gain in the rotary cab, you can have fun with that if you want. You can have it in mono with one mic or stereo with two mics. Speed managing, here you set a precise slow and fast speed for horns and rotor, it's in round per minute. You can also adjust acceleration for horn and rotor, from one gear to the other. You have all these menus there, and in the settings, you also have controllers settings, you will be able to choose who receives what. Do not hesitate to ask questions if you need it, or if you wish to go into more details, ask Joel for a Moiseur's personal masterclass through Zoom.
Yes, Paul, that's it for all organ settings. You have seen, we don't go very far in screens, it's quite simple, it's quite visual, it's easy to ear in what we do. So the little example we wanted to talk to you about rotary organ is that, for example, you have an organ sound, and then you say to yourself, I would like an electric piano RD or WR. And of course, you want to use case effect on speaker amp FX slot for electric piano, which is well modeled for EPs, and so, you don't have any rotary on organ sound section, only pre-drive. We told you, there is a third rotary effect, it's not VCM, and it will be on this ins 1 section. So, take in count that, we won't be able to do the little trick on the FM organs with ring modulator or chorus.
On Insert 1 FX section, we also have an effect that is there, in the tremolo rotary category. You have tremolo, auto pan rather for the electric piano, and therefore simple rotary, that is not VCM, so I'm going to cut the speaker amp section to be sure that we're not playing with two effects. With this knob, we vary rotary speed, it's displayed on screen, we go from fast to slow like this. So I think we have pretty much said it all about organ type settings, pedals, what you can do in a quick and easy way.
This is the video ending. I hope you have liked it, and I will come back for one other video, and this time out of the organ sound. We have made 4 videos about to make a video about use 2 keyboards. I will make a specific video, but it's not only for the organ, it can work for the key A, key B. I will make a little video about this, also for the 3 type of sound we can have. And the next topic will be about the key A, key B section, what you can find inside, and what you can do with them. See you later, bye.
Moiseur, Yamaha Music Europe and Music France partner. Purpose its personal masterclass service, available in French or English for all users living in European Union. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced user, each session conducted one-on-one through Zoom allows you to progress quickly on subjects you have chosen with a unique pedagogy, giving you access to the best Moiseur practical tips. Use all potential of your montage, MODX, YC series, CP73 or 88, audio modeling Camelot Pro or John Maylaw software. Book your place now for your Moiseur's personal masterclass. You can directly request an appointment on available slots in Moiseur Facebook page services tab, or by email at moiseur@orange.fr, and do not forget. If you like this video, click on the blue thumb, click on subscribe to follow Moiseur YouTube channel news, and click on bell to be informed when a new video is released. Comment or ask questions too. Thank you for watching, see you soon.